Am I real? Oh, hi there. I didn't see you. It's been a little bit since our last talk, and I have a lot to share. In fact, I really have problems trying to put it all into one sentence, one thought, other than the eternal scream that is in my head of, no! Just no! And for the love of God. Sorry, just thinking about everything kind of gets to you after a while. So what was the last thing? I don't even remember. Let's just start off with the fact that I'm being attacked by a magical girl whose only sense of reality is that she has to have a villain, and if she's not the villain, or if I'm not the villain, then she must be the villain and she has to annihilate everything. It's a wonderful time to learn how to deal with mass attacks. It's fun. I understand why they call her the Queen of Hatred, because I hated that entire fight. But you know what? We got through it. And it's fine. Or at least it was fine. Can we talk about the warp trains for a second? This is not okay. Who lets people ride on a train that gets someplace in 10 seconds, but you spend thousands of years in limbo before it arrives, and then they reassemble you on the other side because you've all gone mad being trapped in a confined space for thousands of years? I mean, it's okay if you're a first-class citizen, right? Then you get to ride in the first-class carriage and, you know, you don't have to experience the horror. That is Lovetown! And the fact that people are watching this happen every single day that there's a freaking train makes it even worse. They know this is what happens. The employees are watching this, and they're not stopping this from being a thing. Who could sleep at night? I know I can't. I still have Tomari stuck in my head. Oh, hi. You don't eat me. I don't want to have a town where entrails are lining the wall to spell out how much we love, and they've lost themselves over thousands of years, and I can't. If I think too much into it, I won't be able to think anymore. So let's move on. Rule number 1, we don't talk about Lovetown ever again. So instead, we're going to talk about the coward who keeps running away, that being Philip. I mean, you would never really think about that Philip would actually be something special, right? But he keeps running away and ends up coming back as a one-winged god of vengeance. Can we talk about the fact that he ends up being way cooler than anybody else you meet up until this point? And he's a coward! I mean, it's got to be the whole self-righteous justice thing that he kind of just nixes and says, I just want to live. And then that apparently animates itself into emotions to where he sprouts a wing and his arm becomes a shearing sword of flame and passion and like a bull! Honestly, Philip, I don't know what's worse, the fact that you keep running away, or the second time that you didn't want to run away and you got run away anyway, and then you got into a different situation that makes it so that I question the morality of the people who are even running this film show. Can we talk about the blue reverberation and his crazy? I don't know why he wants to feed the library, but he keeps on doing these things that make me wonder how insane he actually is, or if there's some sort of sanity behind the entire plot that is this madness. Sending the She Association into the library would absolutely have solved the issue, as they kill and deal with nightmare class abnormalities or distortions all the freaking time. But the fact that they were ran ragged for weeks and the leader was like at 25% of her health, it was like fighting a wounded bear, except you feel bad because these people were legitimately doing their job and they were sent to die for some unknown cause. Oh, don't get me wrong now. I do love the boundary of memes, but every time I use it, I'm like, why did we have to kill you? And my God, if I had tried to fight you normally, I would have been 6 feet under, and the library probably would have been on fire, and Angela would never become human. You know what? She can stay in the ground. But if I'm gonna be 100% real here, the only reason why there's any saving grace in this entire thing when we had to kill her and her entire crew was that we got Thick Bora over here. Hello to those stars. And your extreme gratuitous amounts of violence. I feel like we have a kindred spirit. I mean, I guess they don't call her the Red Mist for nothing, considering that she's freaking barbaric as heck. But you know what? That's fine, because... Wait, what? That's fine, because... Oh, freaking hell. Oh, it's not the puppets again. You know, it's like, why? Why? If it's not clowns, it's puppets, it's everything my nightmares are made out of, because this insane clown, yeah, I'm talking about you. You know who you are. Freaking Oswald. I don't even understand his logic. Like, seriously, what is wrong with this clown? Let this be a lesson to kids. Don't run away to the circus. It never turns out well. Just don't do it. And if you see a creepy tent in the middle of the woods in the middle of the night, do yourself a favor. Nope, right out of there, turn yourself around and save your entire life, because you don't want to be what that clown is offering to you. And if it's Pennywise, well, there's no helping that. I'm sorry, you're gone. Bye-bye.